And that brings me to someone who embodies the next generation of this movement. Riding his 9th PMC and his first from Sturbridge, please welcome Team NextGen co-captain, Will Cunningham. On you, lads.
Thank you, Billy. Good evening, everyone. And a quick thank you to the entire PMC organization for the vision and execution that makes all of this possible. My name is Will Cunningham, and I'm honored to be here tonight representing over 100 members of Team Next Generation. Now in our 7th year together, 30 of us have made it out to Sturbridge for the last year of this remarkable chapter in PMC history. And now that Billy's convinced us to add on the extra mileage, we couldn't be more excited to see everyone in Worcester next year. My connection to the PMC is almost lifelong. It began through Dana Smith, who is a second mother to me, and who some here may have heard speak at the Heavy Hitter event back in May. Under Dana's watchful supervision and organizational leadership, my earliest memories of the PMC are of riding laps around the Babson campus and the kids' rides, going past faces of pedal partners lining the road, which ultimately became a precursor to volunteering at the tent at Lakeville years later in high school. In 2017, when Dana was first diagnosed with cancer, the ride became deeply personal. 2 years later, 7 of us, including Dana's 3 children, Ryan, Madeline, and Jackson, decided to formalize our passion for the event and start Team Next Generation. Having grown up surrounded and inspired by earlier generations of PMCers, we realized that it was our turn to get on the road and start building a team. Since then, we've had over 200 riders register. You'll see 90 of us on the road this weekend, a dozen volunteering at Lakeville, and another 30 or so in our upcoming reimagined rides in Dallas, San Francisco, and Bozeman. Those not back with us this year will be in the future. We at NextGen wholeheartedly embrace the mantra that we're not the mafia, we're not a cult, but there's no way out. When asking members of NextGen why PMC, the universal answer that comes back is people come for the mission and stay for the community. Where in our second year, 6 years ago, we were thrilled to convince my older brother to join us, we're now seeing friends recruiting friends, bringing riders to PMC weekend and bringing the PMC back with them to their communities across the country. We like to think this is because we're good recruiters and evangelists. And there may be some truth to that. We're pretty aggressive, if nothing else. I think the real reason for this growth is the resonance of the Dana-Farber's mission in the fight against cancer, combined with the magic of the PMC started in 1980 that continues to grow today. Our team growth has translated to fundraising. In 2019, we raised $70,000. Since then, we've raised over $2.7 million cumulatively, $800,000 last year alone. This year, we hope to finally break the $1 million threshold. We're proud of what we've accomplished so far, but we also recognize that we're a small part of an enormous PMC fundraising muscle. We're inspired by the collective energy required to get us to the $1 billion milestone, and we're eternally motivated to be an ever-growing contributor on the road to $2 billion. To do that, and by 2030, we plan to be 250 riders and volunteers, raising $2 million a year, with 25% coming from our reimagined rides. Billy, you can hold us to it. I've had friends, family of friends diagnosed with cancer at what feels like an increasing rate over the last few years. The suddenness and randomness of these diagnoses and new realities creates feelings of panic, despair, and at times helplessness. In the face of this, the Dana-Farber gives hope. 7 years ago, Dana Smith was diagnosed with multiple myeloma with amyloidosis. Today, she's doing great. 11 years ago, that same diagnosis came with an expected outlook of 2 years. The difference is thanks to the Dana-Farber, and in this instance, to Dr. Paul Richardson and his team at the Dana-Farber for their groundbreaking work in advancing the standard of care for myeloma that continues to change and save lives, Dana's included. So, coming back to Sturbridge, to PMC weekend ahead, the Dana-Farber's progress reminds us that every dollar and every mile matters on the road to a world without cancer. And we on Team NextGen are all in to get to that future. Thank you.
Thank you, Will. Fabulous. Without a note, shows you what a young mind can do. Your voice is part of what keeps the mission alive and growing.